Oh, my lordy. Is it working? Okay, thank God. I was like, if one more thing goes wrong with my PC today, I am going to have an actual conniption. It has been such a day, my friends. Holy shit, we've already got 60 people on the live. Welcome, everybody. Oh, okay. Is the poll up? Did the poll stay on? Okay, look, the poll's still up. We've got a lot of votes for me today. If you're wondering, I'm not just wearing a hat because it's chuffed, but I am wearing a hat because I need to wash my hair. Wasn't really keen on doing it. Hi, Vivian. Hi, Chloe. Sanders, Jay, Billy, Tia, Bree. Oh my God, everybody's here. Lydia, there we go. We've already got 80 people on the live and I've barely even done anything. Atrocious. Right, so the scaling of the Sims is just whacked out. Okay, I've had the worst 24 hours with technology, honestly. So if you were on the live yesterday, you would know that we absolutely sucked butts with the internet. But I think I fixed it. I think I was overloading my USB ports a little bit too much with everything. Don't know if Evelyn's watching today. She might pop in a bit later. Who knows? It's always a bit of a surprise. Yes, yeah. Well, it's hard when people don't have the same username on Discord and on TikTok because then I'm like, oh, thanks, Stockman. I'm glad that you think I look on point. Today, I feel very disheveled. We're a bit later today because I had some work to get done, but we're here today. We're here. We've made it. Everything seems to be working well. How do we feel about the quality? Is it the quality as good as yesterday? Because I'm hoping that it's good, but I also hope that it doesn't cut out like yesterday. Hi, Fiery Butterfly. Welcome yet again. The quality is great. Oh, fantastic. I am so glad to hear that. Okay, so how's that poll going? Oh, Mishy has no sound. I am so excited for the new math season. I was like, if we can't make this couple today, I'm going to put in the hard yards to do like a 4 or 5 hour live on another day this week so that we could get through everybody before the new cast starts because they start on Monday, which is just wild. The cap for this big job in front of you. Oh yeah, we've got our hats on today. Please make Al from last season? Oh my God, I don't think I could. I think you and Cam should be next, like a full circle completion. Okay. We do have a few others that need to be made. So everyone that's voted so far, there is an absolute landslide for me to make myself today. There's just so much tea. Adam and Janelle are in a close second. It's so funny that I feel like everyone's been like, what's the word, like championing the Josh Goss, and yet they're not getting the votes, you know? All right, there's a couple more. I also feel like Hugo and Taylor would be a lot of goss because there was so much stuff I saw behind the scenes of the two of them at retreat that I could divulge. Obviously, there's a lot with Taylor. There were so many things that led up to reunion between Cam and I and all of the things that I found out. And it was like all these little puzzle pieces finally made sense. So Adam and Janelle, I mean, we need Josh Goss. I think, yeah, the Josh Goss would be wild. I feel bad for anyone that's already heard it, but I might be able to pull some extra little bits and pieces out. I also think everyone wants to know the Josh Goss because even if they haven't heard me talk about the Josh Goss, I feel like there's also been all the articles about what happened with us. Jade, I'm with you. I feel like Cam and I should be last, but I also, you know, I'm putting myself up to, like, I'm putting the decision up to you guys. Do we need an alternative name for Josh? Maybe. You guys should be last. Oh, but I can't, like, veto 11 votes, can I? Right, I'm going to do the roundup as we always do. I'll do the roundup first. And all I'll say is that, like, Cam and I should be last. But if you want me to do it today, I will. I will. Hi, Troy. I've already put me in the poll. I'm not going to veto that now. All right, I'm going to go through the roundup. Let's do it. Obviously, we have Barrison Hoon. He was the first sim that we made. I've made some adjustments since the first live because I am learning. Hopefully, you are also learning. He is a villainous Valentine. He is a bro. The poll is in a little clipboard. It should be somewhere at the top of the live situation here. Was there a Josh last year? There was a Josh in my season. He was Disney Daddy. He was only there for a few weeks and he was married to Freak in the Sheets. What was that? I just flicked something onto the floor. Hold on. I think it was a sticky note. Oh, there it is. Haha. Left-hand corner for the clipboard for the poll. Harrison's outfits include his Casino Royale suit from his wedding that he doused in cologne. He's got a red gross singlet, bunny slippers, the orange Tims, which I don't know if that was as not iconic, but if that stayed in your memory as much as it stayed in mine, and the backwards caps. We have the only swimwear that makes sense for Harrison. Hot weather, he's just straight up not wearing a top. You know, I feel like that's fair. I feel like Shannon's also like that. And then he's got his cold weather, which is really, really the skulk on his face. I know. He's like, Camera's butt face. I know. Well, I mean, what can I say? Then we have the gorgeous Bronte outfit inspired by one of her dinner party looks. Also inspired by a dinner party look, the one where she walked out. I think that was the time she said to Harrison, I've never met anyone like you. And he said, thank you. And she was like, it wasn't a good thing. Hi, Jamie. I am great. I'm glad that this is working and the quality is good and my PC is not pooping itself. What? The votes are at 25%. There's 15 votes for each couple. Holy dooly. Wow. I really must have done some convincing for everyone to move away from me. Remember, the Josh Goss is good. The Hugo and Taylor Goss is also good. Adam and Janelle, I feel like Janelle is so cool and it would be it'd be fun to make her, but I think it would be more fun to make her than it would be to like give the tea. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, that's my Adam impersonation. Anyway, so we've got Bronte. She's family oriented. She is loyal and she's a child of the ocean. She was saying on her story today that she wants to move away from Perth, which terrifies me. But, you know, it's not like Janelle and Ollie didn't also abandon me here, so. Oh, your fiance that watched the whole show says that she loves that you're making a cast on The Sims. Hi, fiance. Thank you. I'm glad. It's so much fun. Hi, Laura. Welcome to the party. We are going through The Sims we've already made, so buckle in. We have Evelyn. Evelyn is self-assured, she is materialistic, and she is ambitious. She aspires to be fabulously wealthy as well. She did come on the live yesterday, and she did want to have some words about the winter wear. So that is definitely something I need to change. You know, the full body situation. I had her in this coat, but she hated it. So maybe we put her in something like this and a jacket. This feels Evelyn, right? This feels very Evelyn. We can give her a cream kind of situation and some boots that don't totally suck. No, they're brown. It's too much. It's too much. Maybe we can give her some gum boots. I think she'd enjoy the gum boots, actually. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. She literally, her comment was, we got to have words about cold weather. Hi, Jarrell. Welcome back. And give her some beige Ugg boots. Oh, I don't know. She really confused me. Anyway, I really love her dinner party outfit. I mean, if that isn't Evelyn, who is it? Oh, sick. Thanks, Laura. Curseforge, and you can get some amazing outfits and extra wee mods like hair and makeup. I see. All right, anyway, moving on. We've got Rupert, Roopy Doopy. He is gregarious, he is active, cheerful, and clumsy. We have Ollie. Did I buy any more packs? Not since For Rent. I'm still deciding whether I want to get Wedding Stories or Get to Work or Get Famous, Wedding Stories, and there's a few others. But I will be buying another pack this week. I might just go for a bundle so that we get a bunch all at once. And I know that you can get Famous and Wedding Stories in a bundle. I say this every time, but Ollie is spot on. I agree. I think like his face could maybe do with a few adjustments, but I like how it's turned out quite a lot. He's a goofball, he is loyal, and he's a slob. And we have the gorgeous Tani. Just sprinkling some chuff pod here. She is good, creative, and loyal. Laura, I have cottage living. I have the ranch, the horse ranch. I've got island living. I basically want anything that could be tied to some kind of fairy tale story. Thank you, Brie. She's so cute. She's got all pink stuff and the most gorgeous little traits. Then we have Jesse. Sorry about that. Thanks, Kat. I have always been a gamer, but, I'm a little bit more. I feel like I've come out of the closet, nerd-wise and sexuality-wise, but mostly nerd-wise. Get to Work in Wedding Stories, have good clothes. Hi, Georgia. I do. Of course I remember you. Wish someone recorded that. All of this is recorded. The worst bit is that I'm going to have to pick clips and then put them together and post them in order for more people to come along and for this to be more successful. So I'm sure it will come up again. All right, Jesse is outgoing. He's a music lover and he is romantic. Who are we making today? We don't know yet. There's a poll up and there is a clear winner right now. But, well, not clear, but it's only by 1 point. But, there's a winner at least. Before it was all tied, which is just wild. And then we have the wonderful Claire. The poll should be like a clipboard icon in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Josh Goss. For the people who've been waiting a long time for the Josh Goss, I feel bad for anyone that joins us tomorrow and realizes they missed it again. So this is Claire. Claire wants to be a master chef. She's a foodie, she is outgoing, and she's a goofball. And then, wildly enough, we have finally finished Household 2. Which is just wild. I have made a few amendments to some of the characters in here just to make them a little more realistic, a little bit closer to who they are, but let me know if you see anything that's wildly incorrect. Leighton wants to be fabulously wealthy. He's ambitious, he is an art lover, and he's a perfectionist. Linda Lamb-Buffface. Cherry, I know. I feel like Cherry was there for the first round of Josh Goss, but I can't remember. There's so many days they blur together. I can't wait till we actually play. It'll be so funny. I know. We have Melinda. She is materialistic, self-assured, and a perfectionist. We have Alyssa. I keep trying to fiddle with her face. I really just think that Alyssa is not a simmable person, if that makes sense. She is a foodie for her baking and also that she always wanted a snack at all times. One time she got angry at a producer for eating her Freddo frog and it was really funny. It was a joking argue. It wasn't serious. She's family oriented because she has a child and she is outgoing. We have Duncan, the gorgeous little donkeys. Yay, Jillian. I mean, I'm sad that you're not well, but I'm so glad that you could join us. She has a child. I know. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Alyssa has a child. And he's so cute. All right, this is Duncan. Duncan is wonderful. He's a computer whiz because he works in cybersecurity. And then we have... He is ambitious, he is romantic, and he is active. Moving along, we have Sandy. The only good thing in that relationship was Sandy. Sandy is a neighborhood confidant. She is generous, which makes her caring and empathetic. She is a child of the village because she has ties to her community. And we have ambitious. How do I make such good male sims? I really thought I wasn't very good at it at all. And I also just feel like I am freeballing this because the only Sims I've ever made look like some version of myself and end up studying music and a couple of other things. And that's just all I've ever done. But I'm glad that I'm getting better at making other people. Dan was the best. What are you talking about? Oh, Dan. Speaking of, here he is, the one and only, the guy. I obviously always have to show off the swimwear outfit and also that he's a child of the ocean. It's too good. Can you guys hear the Sims? Because I absolutely cannot. Let me just check the source for that. Why isn't it working? Can you guys hear it? Primary speaker. Why isn't it working? What's going on here? Oh, you did just hear it? My bad. Maybe it's my sound. Yeah, it is. My output for the volume on my computer is currently the Yeti microphone, so I don't think that's going to work very well for us. Okay, all right. Can you hear it now? Because I can. You should make you a cam. I should, but I kind of feel like we have to do that last, you know? For tradition. Tradition? I don't know. Oh, guys, the poll is so close. We got 25 votes for Josh, 26 votes for Josh and Melissa, and there's 27 for me. Oh, Amy, I hope it's not freezing for anyone else because otherwise I do not know how to fix that. I had at least 3 crying meltdowns today about my PC. Laura, there were an infinite amount of shitty men this season, and it's as soon as we got rid of one, another one reared his ugly head. You've never seen me off the character creation screen. Well, Robin, that's because I have to make 24 Sims, and it takes me about an hour to do each one. All right, so obviously we have Dan. We all know about Dan. Dan was hilarious to make. And then we have the gorgeous Caitlin, who might be my most accurate creation yet. I am so stoked with how she came out. She has the cutest little traits as well. She's a geek, she's a cat lover, and she's creative. So I just think that she looks stunning. Look at that fit. Look at that eye makeup. It's great. And then we have the withered Shannon. I did try and fix his face a little bit. I think if we just stay far enough away, we know who it is. Shannon is a public enemy, which makes him dastardly. Shanoff, sorry. His name actually is Shanoff in the game. He is not Shannon, he is Shanoff. Shannon is a walking red flag. The tan, yeah, it's bad. It is bad. Yay, Anna, we got the computer sorted. His skin. So he is active, he is a bro, and he is hot-headed. And he has, well, I don't think he actually has freckles. I think he has sunspots, which I know that they're sometimes the same, but like, you know that like leathery look people get when they spend too long in the solarium? They don't have that as an option in The Sims. All right, so. Now it is time to make a new household. So I'm going to have to go back to the main menu and then start a new household, which is just bloody wild. All right, this is your last chance, guys. I really need some people to vote for Josh and Melissa because I'm not ready to make myself. And I've been saying that the entire time we've been doing this. But I would rather talk about the Josh goss than make myself today. Sorry, Phoebes. Yeah, when you spend too long in the cesarean, not the solarium. Are you guys going to hate me if I make myself today? We need 2 more votes for Josh and Melissa. Ooh. feel like I'm going to, oh my God, no, now I need 2 more. Because people keep voting for me. How do I vote? Go to the clipboard. It's in the top left-hand corner. Okay, wait, it's a tie. It's a tie. I have so much cam gloss though, and I feel like that's going to have to be a time where I don't have to go. Because I've got something to go to tonight, so I don't want to like cut it short. All right, Josh and Melissa. Oh my God, all the votes are changing. Holy dooly. Okay, yeah, Josh and Melissa are at 41. I'm gonna end it. Oh my God. You have no idea how that was like, all the votes were just like, boop, 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 boop. So many people that voted for Hugo and Taylor and Adam Janelle were like removing their votes and putting them on me or Josh and Melissa. But we've done it. I know I definitely kind of warped that a little bit, but we're going to do the Josh Goss. Everyone keeps asking for it. And that's it. And that's it, baby. Holy dooly. All right. So cool. Josh and Melissa, let's just change this text on the stream. And as always, I am going to make both Josh and Melissa today, but who do you want to see first? And the first comment is who I make. I don't care who it's from. I have not done the experts yet. I'm going to do the experts off live, and I'm going to bring them into one of the survival challenges. Oh, guys, the first comment was Josh. We've got Josh, Melissa, Melissa, Josh. So we're just going to do Josh first. And I feel like that's going to be fun for all of us. So if you have questions, I talk better when I'm bouncing off of people. So if you want to ask certain things, that is probably the best way to get me talking. Because then I go, oh, and then I remember this, and then I remember this, and then I did this, and da-da-da-da-da. What is Josh's zodiac? Melissa was Aquarius. I'm also Aquarius. Thank you, Serenity Indy. Big love to you too. Day 3 of COVID, and I think it's a maths rewatch day. Knowing all the new stuff, it'll be cool. Hell yeah. I love that. I'm also uploading all of the live streams I've done so far on YouTube. So if you miss any of them, oh my God, Mel, we have to make Josh first, but you will be next. And there will be so much goss spilled today. You have no idea. Most of which I'm sure you already have heard bits and pieces about. But Melissa is actually with us today, yes? Oh, TikToker, Feb 4th, I'm Feb 7. He did have different color eyes, and I don't think we're going to be able to do that, but yeah. I know, I feel like TikTok's like, let me just send your live stream to whoever we're making so that they can see it. Welcome, Melissa. I don't know if I feel like you were in this the other day, just for a bit, but welcome. We have a good time here. All right, so as always, we pick a face, and I have to get up a photo. I know that you guys are saying we should make Mel first if she's here, but I also think that Mel would appreciate me making Josh first. Let me just get up a reference picky. Jade, was Josh really as weird as he seemed? We're cutting right to the chase with that one, aren't we? Oh, he is truly just a character. All right. Was he that into Disney that he had linen? I mean, I've never seen his bed, so I don't know. Mel, I'll let you answer that one, little. Yeah, he was as weird as he seemed, and I do think that while the edit told his version of events within his relationship, I don't think it was explored deeply enough, and I don't think that his traits were explored deeply enough for everyone to get a grasp on who he actually is. His pajamas had me. Yeah, I mean, like, look, he seemed real cute. That's for sure. Like, he seemed like this sweet person. And in some regards, he absolutely is. This man does have a very sickly tone to his skin, I will say that. And that's not me being mean, that's just me saying it. That is, you know, it is. Alright, well that's just what we're going for. This is a... Did the cast actually F or do producers tell them to say it? No, no, no. We actually do. Josh ruined adult Disney fans because I love Disney, but I am not him. I know, I am also a massive Disney fan. I have the Elsa Lego tower in my kitchen and I love it. He had a baby face for sure. That is for sure. So let's just get rid of all of this. Let's pop some hair on him. He had dark grayish hair. It was very similar to that, I'll be real. Like it was... He had a longer forehead than this. Oh God. Wow, this is just... None of this is going the way I want it to right now. I'm going to pick a different face. This is getting crazy. No, maybe... If you haven't been here before, I usually just pick a face shape that's going to work with who I'm trying to make, and then I change the features one by one. So we're just gonna... We'll go with that one. Get a long face too. My favorite Disney film? Growing up, it was The Little Mermaid, for sure. I love Hercules. I also love Frozen. I feel very, very attached to Elsa. But yes, I know pretty much all of the words to everything. And I'm just going to also pop up my fire goal for the day. There we go. All right, tell us some Josh goss. Right. Yes, we're doing Josh. Rosie, we are here to do Josh today. So I think I'll start off with maybe my experience of him in the experiment, which was... Okay, so it was kind of grey, so that kind of works, doesn't it? I tried to talk to him a couple of times. I was definitely closer with Melissa at the start. We would go to the pub and hang out and things quite a lot, and we would talk about problems in our relationship. The few times I did try to talk to Josh, especially in a dinner party setting, he kind of fobbed me off because I'm pretty sure he thought that I was trying to destroy the boys' reputations, when in actual fact I just didn't like people cheating on other people and lying to them, you know? So I remember trying to talk to him once because I'd found out from Melissa that he really likes Lego, and I tried to make conversations with him at the dinner party, and he basically was just like, and walked away. Anyway, so that was about my only interaction with Josh during the experiment, except for one time that Cam and I went to a bar, met up with Melissa and Josh, and spent all of 5 minutes there because Josh was really drunk and we knew we were going to get in trouble again for being out and hanging out with classmates. So that was it. After that, he kind of left, and I really didn't talk to him at all until I left the experiment. And he just messaged me one day and he said, hey, I heard that, you know, your journey is over and that it was really crazy and I hope you're doing well. But as far as I was aware, this man was friends with Cam. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Thank you so much. You know, I always thought that you spoke really well and you held yourself well, and I hope that you're doing okay. And that was about that. I think after a while we started talking about like gaming. No, Amy, not the goss cutting out. I hope it's not mine. If anyone else is having issues with the connection, please let me know so I can fix it. Why is he wearing earrings? He's got tiny little ears. Yeah. And then I guess we started talking after that. We started talking about gaming a lot, actually, because I was playing a lot of PlayStation. I took my PlayStation 4 with me to the experiment. And fun fact that's very relevant today is that Josh used to be the head of marketing for The Sims 4. And I can't tell you how much I wished that I still had some kind of contact there. Yeah, major wow, crazy, what the frick. Yeah. So he tried a few times to give me old codes for the expansion packs and none of them worked, which was a real shame. But yeah, and I actually told him about my plan to do exactly this. So he knows that this was always going to happen. Yeah, he is a nerdy little gamer guy, and that's totally cool. We love a nerd. But I think that's how we kind of got chatting a bit more. Over time, that chatting and recovering from maths, this is before it aired, right? So this is all happening from Final Vows onwards. We're all back home. We're FaceTiming a lot, talking about, I guess, our healing and whatever after the show. And because he got to leave the experiment a lot earlier than I did, you know, I felt like he was trying to, I guess, help or guide me through a lot of what I was going through. So, you know, we share certain things. We talk about our experiences. Over time, we start trusting each other a little more. Josh then realizes how actually awful Harrison and Cam had been, specifically, and Dan. And actually was in a group chat with all of them. And so when they would tell things to the group chat, he would come straight back to me, which in a way is how I found out about Cam and Taylor. Now, in the lead up to reunion, we were just talking. There was nothing other than friendliness and gaming until 3 days before I left to go to Sydney to film the reunion. And he calls me and we're on FaceTime, and I said, hey, Jesse said this weird thing at the New Year's party that we had recently. And it kind of got me thinking that maybe if something was going on with Taylor and Cam and blah, blah, blah. And Josh was like, well, yeah, I've been umming and ahhing about telling you, but they've been exchanging nude photos. And Cam's been bragging about it. And he also bragged about saying that he didn't care if you got hit by a bus after Final Vows. And he says that he has a whole plan that if you were to find out about him and Taylor, he and the boys were all going to go in and completely deny it and make me look crazy. Yeah. So that was pretty wild. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with this information. I just like ended up spiraling out of control because I was like, I always thought that Cam just didn't want any relationship. But then I found out he actually was seeking out other people and whatever. So I definitely dodged a bullet, but I feel like everything that I'd kind of processed and healed about, it kind of like pulled the rug out from underneath that. And then I was like, right, it's not that he didn't want a relationship. This is that he just didn't want me. And he was such a coward for not saying anything. And then was also going behind my back and talking and doing all that kind of stuff. So it really shook me. Anyway, fast forward. We go to reunion dinner party. Thank you, Till. I feel like I am an icon. I have tried my best. This is pretty good. This is a pretty good shirt for Joshy. I feel like we've got to add some... Hold on. I've got to change him to an adult, not a young adult. And we've got to add some facial situations. Right. Where was I? So we go to reunion. She's giving us the tea. Oh yeah, this is in depth as well. I feel like last time it wasn't as in depth. So we go to reunion and we're in the dinner party and I've walked in and I'm like, I really am so angry. I'm going to absolutely annihilate Cam today. Like I am going to get to the bottom of this and blah, blah, blah. I know, Jade, I'm sorry. It's so hard to concentrate on making Josh and also spilling the tea right now. I feel like his hair's darker. Like it's grey, but it's darker than this. We might go with this. It's a silver fox situation. Okay, we've got to fix this. We've got to fix this, I believe. Okay, his face is kind of... There we go. I don't know. Can you kind of see? No, maybe his face isn't quite like that. Like this, rounder face? Yeah. You're right, you're right. There we go. Does this kind of work? Wider lips? Okay, thank you guys. Sorry. The tea must wait. His nose isn't that long either. That's not what I wanted. Do you play with mods? Only a few. I try not to use too many. What is going on? I'm glad you think so, Phoebes. I know I'm trying to get there. Maybe if we make his eyes like more brown or green. I know there's like I know he's got two different colored eyes, but look, the clicking is so dissatisfying. And I might try slightly different skin tone. Like I know that he's pale. Maybe something like that. That's kind of better. Okay. How are we feeling? I feel like his ears need to be more upwards and out. Jordan's on again. Hi, Jordan. Jordan has heard all of this tea so many times. He's the one that had to bloody deal with it half the time. And I'm just gonna... give him some eye details. There we go. Don't leave us hanging. Right, so back to it. This definitely looks a little bit more like Josh, so we'll stick it like this until I maybe can concentrate a little bit better. So we go into reunion. Josh has told me what he's told me, and I go up to him on camera and I go, hey, I'm definitely going to bring up the sexting and the nudes today because it was wrong. Because, like, Anna, yeah, I can do you a favor. Yeah, we were talking. I said to him on camera, hey, I'm going to talk about everything that's happened with Cam because I think it's wrong and I want to get to the bottom of it. I know it was happening longer than... just after final vows, and it's bloody humiliating that that's been going on as long as it has and whatever. And Josh looks at me and he goes, I never said that. Which just immediately made me panic because I knew that, like, Josh had told me that these boys were going to deny everything if it was brought up. I know that Josh had relationships with those guys, and as much as he might have thought it was wrong, he didn't want to lose his friendships with anyone, but it put me in a position where I looked like an idiot. Oh, Mara, I'm giving the Josh goss. Essentially, he was the person that told me about Cam and Taylor sexting, and then when it came to the crunch on camera, I said, hey, I am going to talk about this today, I'm going to get to the bottom of it, but I really want for us to tell Hugo before anything else. And he was like, what do you mean? I never said that on camera. So I looked like completely insane. Anyway, Hugo comes in and I was like, right, okay, well, if you're not going to do it, I just walked away from him. I was like, whatever. I'm here now. I've got to follow through with this. I know, TikTok are saying, Ollie was so good. And then, oh, it's okay, Mel. Of course you didn't know. This man, like, screwed me over so many times. But anyway. He, after a while, he kind of came to and he was like, right, okay, yeah, we'll talk about it. Whatever, like, I'll support. Oh, this is perfect. Is that not perfect? He has a purple shirt that says, like, Macho Man with the Ray-Ban sunglasses. I feel like this is good. I know, poor Mel had to sleep with a man. Agree. But yeah, so that all happened. We go on with the reunion. He kind of comes around and starts like talking everyone through it and whatever and saying like, oh, Cam, you know what happened, blah, blah, blah. Talking to Hugo, which is why if you look at the reunion clips, you can see Josh sitting with us the whole time. But because of the way that he initially reacted, everyone, like, they just kind of cut him out because it didn't make any sense. Anyway, so after that, I was like, okay, he kind of came around. He kind of backed me up. It was the worst night ever. I felt like Cam and Taylor laughed at me so much. It was an awful night. I was really fragile. I just found out that, like, and also production let me and Taylor wear almost the same dress. They were both red. They were both strappy. I was humiliated. Cam and Taylor laughed me out the room. They, like, denied everything. I felt like I was going insane, and that Cam just got to get away with it all. So anyway, the next day we did the commitment ceremony, and that was that. I was so glad for the fucking thing to be over. And we all go out, not all of us, but a bunch of us went out for dinner after the day after, I think, because we had a publicity day. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Ellie. We're just going through the goss, the BTS. Jaya, I mean, Melissa, I don't think Melissa was a joke, and I don't think that she put Josh through hell at all. Just on Melissa's experience, I did say at the time it was airing, after all of these experiences with Josh that we'll get to, imagine you're on your honeymoon and you have slept with someone that you like and you're really excited about it, and productions ask you about it, and you just go, yeah, like we slept together. I know, little gal, the numbers go through the roof when the tea is getting dropped. Imagine you've slept with someone and they ask you, and then you go, yeah, we slept together, and then the next time you're on camera, your partner's like, no, we didn't. You find out that your partner had lied to other people about having slept together. That would make you feel so humiliated. That would make me be like, but why didn't he say that? Why would he have not said that? Like, I didn't think it was a big deal, and we all signed up to the show, and they obviously are going to talk about it, and, you know, I thought it was really nice. Did he not think it was nice? Is he embarrassed that we slept together? Like, it would send me into a spiral. Jaya, I mean, I'll get to the explanation of a lot of those things as we go. But yeah, let's like keep an open mind here. Because if you want to believe everything that was shown, then that's fine. But me talking isn't going to change your mind then. So yeah, like that would feel really gross. Anyway, so back to, I guess, my experience with Josh. How do we feel about this outfit first? Do we give him some, like, red Van kind of shoes? We'll give him dad sneakers. Thanks, Joshua. And don't forget, we appreciate you and inspire so many here on this live. Oh, thank you, Gabby. Okay, so to go on with some more tea. Essentially, after reunion, we film the dinner party, we filmed the commitment ceremony, and the next day we had a publicity day, and there were about 12 of us that were all going out for dinner and drinks to celebrate the end of the trauma. Hi, Gabriella, welcome. We all go out for dinner. We sit down, we have this nice dinner. It was a really lovely time. There was a massive group of us there. Anyway, as the night goes on, we're doing a lot of shots, a lot of fireball shots, a lot of tequila shots. We're having a lot of cocktails. We barely ate anything. Oh, Gabriella's sneaking at work. Cute. Like it's not as long. Yeah, true. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, after dinner, we're all dancing at this club, and anyway, off to the side, I had maybe a little crush on somebody else that was there at the time for all of 5 seconds, and I also had not received any affection and felt really undesirable, and I was spiraling out of control, you know? So anyway, we're off to the side. The person that I was kind of interested in ended up being way interested in somebody else. And so I was like, okay, whatever, that's not going to happen. See you later. His face was more squished together. Like that. There we go. So take the lights away, he's not old. He was like crushing on, well, Laura, we'll get to that one day. But anyway, we're off to the side, and Josh kind of puts his moves on, and I made out with him. And that was what it was. We made out in the club. Nobody saw it at all. Nobody dead set saw it. I would have had an absolute conniption no matter what state I was in if everyone was just standing around and we made out. So, yeah. That was reported on. That actually came out in some articles. But anyway, so that happened. I went home with the girls. Blink twice if it was Duncan. Duncan wasn't there, and it was not Duncan. Yes, Josh and I, we kissed. It was a kiss, and then that was that, and then whatever. I went home for a sleepover with Claire, Sandy, and Alyssa. And as soon as I got in the car, I was like, I just made out with Josh, and they were all like, what? And I was like, I don't know, guys. You know, it's the hot girl era, I guess, coming out in me. I didn't think too much about it, you know. Uh-huh. Sorry, Jordan's just texting me. So look, that was that. If you have never been through a breakup and then gone out and gotten really drunk and made out with someone you shouldn't have, congratulations, you're a saint. It was for the plot. It was for the plot at the time. I wanted a little bit of self-confidence back, I guess. I wanted to feel desirable. I think that was where it came from when I look back on it now. Anyway, 3 days later, I'm back in Perth. We have a FaceTime, and he's like, hey, like, you should come back over and see me. And I said, hey, dude, no. I'm not in any place. You're not in any place. Polly, Jordan's my boyfriend, sorry. I'm not in any place. I was very clear that I wasn't interested, that I was going through a lot, I was still healing, but that I really enjoyed our friendship, and that I wanted to stay in contact if that was okay. And me thinking that this was just like a one kiss situation. This wasn't like all these emotional attachments. It was like a one situation, and I shut it down immediately, whatever. And he said, yeah, absolutely, of course. You obviously live in Perth. I obviously live in Sydney, and the age gap, and what will people think? He was like, don't worry, like, no one will ever hear it from me. And I was like, look, I don't really care if people learn about it, but it's more like, can we keep it under wraps for the show because of the, like, NDAs and stuff? Is it still coming through? What laptop do I use? I use a PC, like a big old hectic PC. My God, literal. Anyway, so we, I guess, kept talking as friends for a while. This is all happening after reunion. So this is like late December. We keep talking. It goes through Christmas, and I start getting these gifts, like Lego sets in the mail. He was like, hey, how do you feel about Disney World? Do you want to come to Disney World with me? And I was like, I don't think. Then we need to tone down his age. He looks 50. He is 50. No, he's not. He's like 40. But like even Shannon has wrinkles on his forehead. Even Duncan has wrinkles on his forehead. I think it's his skin color. Do you want me to make his hair darker? Is that better? He does dye his hair now. Okay, all right. Is that better? I feel like that's better. Because I think he does dye his hair now anyway. It's maybe also the haircut. So maybe we can change that. Maybe that instead of the... Oh no, he kind of has a fade though. He kind of wore shirts that were too small. How old is he? He was 42, I guess, around there when I knew him. Oh, I've been asking, is it still coming through? Have I missed the tea? Anne-Marie, you've only missed a bit of the tea. Is anyone from RAF still together? No. Hang on, he's the guy that married the twin? No, this... Oh, yeah, Melissa's a twin. Me and my mum were investing in a few seasons. Oh, thanks, Jaya. It was a very invest-worthy season, that's for sure. All right, so I'm going to try to get through a little bit more of this. Evelyn and Duncan are together, but they weren't together on the show. Is this your life? Yeah, it is. Your session is the only one I've watched. Yay. Cool. So let's move on to his next outfit, and I can do things as we go. I feel like we'll just give him the classic tux like his wedding outfit was. There we go. We'll give him some black loafers. Why is he wearing glasses and earrings? Oh, thank you, Mouse. Are Tani and Ollie not together? No, they're not. They broke up recently. They've just moved out of the place that they had together. Right. So anyway, all this time passes. I start getting gifts in the mail, random gifts in the mail. I start getting propositions to go to Euro Disney and Disneyland Japan. He's like, just come away with me and then we'll go away before all of this starts and we'll be in a different country and no one will know who we are and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, like that's not cool. Yes. Wish, Josh? Lego is expensive. It is. It absolutely is. And it was like a tall neck from Horizon, if any of you guys also play Horizon, which was great. But anyway, this is all happening. But I was still very much like, no, we're just friends. We're just friends. We're just friends. We're just friends. New Year's rolls around. He got really quite upset. He called me and then was like, I love you. Out of the blue on New Year's Eve. So that's kind of where I was like, right, okay, clearly not. Yep, he said that he loved me. And I was like, clearly not getting the message here. I really need to shut this down. Yeah, huh? She takes it. This isn't tea, but this is tea. Oh, Anna, I'm sorry. If you're in the Discord, pop it in there and we'll answer you there. Yeah, so that was a bit intense. And I kind of realized, right, well, we've got to deal with some of this situation, don't we? So I said to him, I had a very hard conversation with him and I said like, look, dude, it's not happening. Michaela, this is about Josh. Everyone's like entering the live now. Josh from Maths. Josh from my season of Maths. Yes, yeah. Is Discord free? It is, yeah. Wow, I love you, man. Oh, man. Yeah, big time. I am serious. So then I have a conversation with him where I was like, hey, look, we didn't talk actually for about a week, which was new for us. And then after that, I said, hey, look, hard conversation to have, but it's not happening. I live here. You live over there. I'm so not ready for this. There's a massive age gap. I'm just not interested at all. But, you're a really good friend and da-da-da. Then, Amy, we're talking about Josh from Maths, the person that we're making on The Sims. I feel like his posture sucks. Like, why does his posture suck? Also, why is he so chunky? Hold on. He was a bit of a buff daddy. I will be honest there. Maybe not so wide. Anyway. So, right, Danella, I will go into that after this. It's a personal experience. Yeah, it is. Maybe it's Josh trying to get me to shut up. Good on him for being vulnerable and open. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, user 4422608, blah, 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 blah. You can just leave the live if you want. You actually don't have to listen to this. This is my profile, so I'm going to talk about it. Anyway. So, yeah, I have the conversation. I go, hard conversation. I'm not interested, blah, blah, blah. And he messages me after the chat and goes, look, I wish you all the best. I've really enjoyed being close to you. And I did. I had the friend zone 101 chat. There's the door. And he texted me and he was like, look, I definitely have feelings for you. So how about we just stop talking and then maybe after a while we can be friends again. And I was like, yep, absolutely. I respect that. Just let me know if and when you're ready. I do really appreciate you as a friend and everything that you've been there for me for. And would love to have you in my life whenever you are ready. So it was extremely clear that nothing was going to happen. He even said, I don't want this to happen. So then A few days later, he gets his hands on the first episode of season 10 of Maths, which means it's my wedding. And a lot of the CF stuff that was put in that first episode, I never talked to the cast about, really. Like, they kind of knew I had CF, but they didn't know the depth of why I was going on Maths or kind of the symbolism of getting married and those kinds of things. So after he watches this episode that was leaked to him early, he then messaged me and said, hey, it would be crazy to go through this entire experience without such an important friendship of mine. How about we try and be friends? And you know, we just try and work through it. And I said, absolutely, I would love that. That makes me really happy. I've been going through a rough time. And now he's been called out. He's gone quiet. Yeah. Well, Josh, if you are watching, you got to have your 2 cents, which we'll get to. So a few days later, he messages, no, don't want to go through this without you. I said, yep, that's okay. As long as you tell me if I'm crossing a boundary or if there's anything that I can do to make things a little more comfortable for you, you let me know. Let's work on this together. Then a few days later, it's a Wednesday night. He's out drunk with one of his friends and he starts messaging me, and he knows that I'm going to have a launch party with my beautiful friend Bronte. We were going to get all of our friends together to watch the first episode because we knew that our wedding was the first episode. So from there, he said he was drunk on the Wednesday. He said, oh, like, what if I used to wear basketball shorts all the time. He was like, I want to fly over. I want to see Jessie. I want to see Bronte. I want to see all of my pals. So he was like, yep, I'm going to fly over. Josh was a Capricorn. I feel the tea brewing. Yeah. So he drunkenly books a flight over to Perth. And that's all well and good. But I said, as long as you're not just coming here to see me, as long as you are, I hate the caps in this freaking thing. They're so bad. Ooh. There's another cap somewhere, actually. I don't know. I'm not vibing the cap, to be honest, or the singlet. The hats are ridiculous. Too many rips in that singlet. I know, the views are crazy. Right, where was I? I was saying, I kind of want the pocket on the singlet though. Maybe we go with this. Go with black. Okay, all right. So singlet is giving try hard. Well, you know. He drunkenly booked a flight. Yeah, so he drunkenly books a flight to Perth, and he assures me that it is not to come and see me. It is to see everyone. To see me, to see Bronte, to see Janelle, Ollie, and Jessie, who are all meant to be coming to my launch party. Anyway, so then a few days before he arrives, so I think he booked his flight on Wednesday for that Friday. And he goes, he messaged me the next day and he's like, I'm really excited to come to Perth. I've never been before, or maybe he had, I don't fucking know. But anyway, he was like, I'm really excited to come to Perth to see everybody, but I don't know where to stay. Do you have any recommendations? And we had a spare room at my house. So I said, yes, of course, you can stay with us. We have a spare room. Very clear, spare room, not with me. So he flies in on the Friday. I pick him up from the airport and we go to mine, and I have some drinks on the Friday. Yes, Josh is the one with a different eye. We get to mine. I invite Bronte over as well. She was going to sleep in my bed to make sure that nothing untoward happened. Imagine flying to the other side of the country. Yeah. He gets in. We have a board game night. He starts drinking quite a lot. And by the end of the board game, he starts getting a little bit angry. Just like, I would say like stroppy was the kind of vibe. Then he kind of stormed off and went to bed. And Bronte was like, well, dude, I'm not dealing with this. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, whatever. He's gone to bed. So Bronte actually went home that night. And just before bed, I went in and I checked on him. And he was upset, for whatever reason. And he's like, why don't you just come in and cuddle? And I was like, no, Josh, like we can't do that. And he was like, well, no one's ever going to know and I won't tell anyone. And you know, like, this will be our last chance before it airs. And I was like, Joshy. Yeah. So many chapters. I had no idea there was something that happened. Yeah, and it's a long story. So then, why aren't they like Disney? Oh my God. I know that these aren't exactly his Disney pajamas, but I feel like if there's ever a time to use these, it's now. Look, I won't say his whole character isn't a good guy, but I will say that, you know, he isn't as fantabulous as I guess they made him seem. So much tea tonight, I know. It's crazy. So anyway, that was the first night. We wake up the next day and we had a nice morning and it was like nothing happened the night before. He then, I'm trying to remember the order of events. It was a Saturday. I think we had a hockey situation, like one of my roller hockey events. Or maybe that was the Sunday. I can't remember. But anyway, the next day rolls around. He's still cranky. We came back from getting coffee, I think, and we're just like hanging around in the room, in my house. And we sat down and I just said, like, Josh, like, it's not going to happen. It's absolutely not going to happen. And, you know, like, I felt really badly about it. And he is starting to get stroppy and he's like, I'm going to leave. I want to go for a walk. I want to get out of here. Like, I can't believe you would convince me to come all this way to see you and then not want to do anything. Like, this is just ridiculous. And blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I don't even know what the word is, but like malfunctioning, like short circuiting, like walking around the room. And I was like, hey, just sit down. Just sit down. It's okay. Like we can handle this. You know, like trying to, I guess, calm him down because he like wasn't looking at me and kind of like doing all these ones, walking around. He would sit down and then he would stand up and walk and then he'd sit down and stand up and walk. And then like I got him to sit down, but then he was like taking his sock off and then putting his sock back on and then putting the shoe on and then taking his shoes off and then putting the socks back on. And it was like, oh, it was a lot. It was a lot. Anyway, he is just getting more and more upset by all of this stuff. And I was getting more and more uncomfortable. And he was like, I just need you to cuddle me. Like, I just need you to hold me. Like, and then I'll calm down. And so I did. Because I was just like, I don't know what else to do in this situation. It feels really weird. And he's obviously losing it. So what is a little bit of discomfort for me when he's not okay? And we lie down. And then he went in to make out with me. And I was like, that is not what I was saying. Him reacting in the scene. Coercion, exactly. Yeah, so I'm also like missing all the comments because I get so distracted when I read them. But anyway, then he went in to kiss me and I pushed him away and I was like, Josh, no, that is not what I wanted at all. I've said this to you so many times. And then he starts losing it again. And so I eventually get him to sit down and he was like, I just need you to hold me. Like, I'm not okay. And so I did. And then he went in for a kiss and I just did it because I was like, I don't know how else to get out of this situation right now. So I just did it. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to go get some stuff. I'm going to like take him in it. I'm going to whatever. So I just we kissed and then I left the room and I was just like, I'm going to have a mental breakdown. I don't know what just happened. I didn't like that happened. It was all bad. I went to my housemate, Steph, and he went out to do something. I think he was catching up with Ollie. And so I went to my housemate, Steph, and my other housemate, Kat, and I just started bawling my eyes out. I felt so awful. I hated it. Yes, this is about Josh, yes. Why did he even come over to start with? I don't know. Anyway, I'm crying to my housemates, Kat and Steph was like, all right, well, when he comes back from wherever he is, you just say that you need to go and get your nails done, and you can drop us off at the pub down the road, and I'll have a chat to him and just suss out what's going on. So that's what I did. I was like, right, I'm just going to get my nails done so I could get the hell out of there. And then Steph sat down and was like, hey, Josh, like, look, they're having a pint. They're having a beer. And she's like, hey, Josh, look, Lyndall she's really interested in someone else. And she's finding it really hard because she knows that you're interested in her. And she's trying to tell you that. But look, she's just like, you know, the whole like she's got a boyfriend thing, but I didn't have a boyfriend, so it wasn't cool. He then lost his mind, changed his flight, and flew out like that afternoon. So that all happens. I pick them up. We go home. He literally packed his bags and left the house without saying anything. And then by the time the next morning had rolled around, he had he had phoned every cast member apart from Bronte to catch up with them. All of the guys, he told Cam everything that I divulged to him, all of these private situations that I was trying to unpack and heal from. He told him everything that I had said, really vulnerable stuff. Daniela, I know, it's so not serious. He told Cam all this stuff. He went to Harrison about a lot of it. He went to Dan about a lot of the things that I told him about those people and my girlfriend's experiences with them. He called Sandy, he called Claire, he called Alyssa, he called everyone that he could. I had texts from Ollie and Tani being like, hey man, really well, maybe not Ollie and Tani, but I did talk to Ollie about it and he was like real disappointed in this. Like, I can't believe that you would have like led him on in this way. And I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, so he's basically telling everyone that we had this whole relationship going on. He flew over to meet my friends and family, and that's when I told him I was seeing someone else. So I'd not only cheated on this other person, but I'd also cheated on him. So, yes, he did. And everyone loved Josh because he seems like this really lovely person. So then it isolated me from everyone. Bronte was the only one he didn't bother with because she was there and saw what he was doing. And then Sandy, so I messaged the girls because I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. It was a mini group chat. It was my like closest friends that I trusted. And it was Alyssa, Claire, Sandy, and Bronte that I first went to. And I was like, this has just happened and I don't know what to do. And it's all like blown way out of control and he's doing all these things. I'm gonna unfollow Josh BRB. I know. And then yeah, so it was just bad. And I just went into a hole for a couple of weeks. Then it comes for the launch. It comes to the launch. The episode airs. We went through all of the different weddings on the nights during that week. And whenever I can't remember what day it was, but whenever he and Melissa's wedding aired, the day after. Yes, Jennifer, exactly. Which one's Josh? It was Disney guy. My episode aired. Everyone was championing me. Like, I had such a positive response from the public, which was so exciting. Then as soon as Josh and Melissa's wedding aired, the very next day, the Daily Mail released an article that was exactly Josh's version of events. Which was that I goaded him into coming over to WA, that I'd cheated on him, that he came over here to have a romantic getaway with me, only to find that I was with somebody else the whole time, and that I'd lied to him, and everyone just kind of started shitting on me. And he is a marketing genius, so of course he knew. Yes, yeah, Melissa, I remember we talked about this when it was all going down. It was so bad and I had no idea what I was doing and I felt like everyone hated me at the time. But yeah, it was awful and he released all that information. He had no photos of us even together, ever. So whatever. The Daily Mail article comes out, and then on top of that, Taylor comes out and is like, well, Lyndall is the biggest bully. This is the tip of the iceberg. And then it just felt like everyone that was watching was waiting for me to turn and become this awful human being. And everyone was mad at me because Cam and I seemed so good. And it looked like I'd cheated on him to go with Josh, or there was going to be a couple swap and all these kinds of things. So all of that happened. I know for a fact that it was Josh that went to Daily Mail about it. I've been told, it's been confirmed with so many people since. I have spoken to the reporter from the Daily Mail myself, and I've told this side of the story, but I said I didn't want it printed because I said I didn't want to drag someone else down in order to get myself out of a hole. I don't think the tit for tat is worth it. And also I was dealing with enough at the time. He absolutely was the person who went to Daily Mail, and I had several of my cast members reach out and go, we had no idea that he did that, and it was so not okay for him to do that. Yeah, so essentially fucking ruined a lot of the beginning of maths, which was so positive otherwise. And then kept trying to message me after that to be like, hey, you know, like, I know everything was bad, but if you want to catch up, let me know. And I just never responded to anything. As soon as I got my Instagram back, I blocked him. He then, I also forgot that after I stopped replying to him, he started messaging my family. He messaged my mum, he messaged my sisters, he messaged my housemates, all individually being like, I'm really worried about Lyndall. Can you just like ask her if she's okay or get her to reach out to me? They all knew what was going on. They all knew exactly what was going on. So they were like, my mum spoke to him for a little bit. And then I was like, Mum, why has he been messaging you? And she was like, oh, no, he seemed nice. And I was like, no, he is not nice. Please stop telling him things about me. He's already told everyone else about it. It was so fucked up. It was so bad. But anyway, I blocked him on everything. He has tried to message me a few more times since then as well. But I've never once responded from that. Thank you. Is it Lakota? Thank you. I'm starting to read the comments again, guys, because I'm coming out of my tea spilling focus. But yeah, it was awful. It was really traumatic. I felt like everyone was against me. I felt completely isolated. I feel like he used every vulnerable thing I ever told him to spin a story. A lot of the cast understands now. He did this to another one of the girls from the cast, so then it became pretty apparent to them as well. So Danielle, I don't know Alyssa's specific experience with it, but I do know that he went to Daily Mail to say that they went on a date together and gave them the photo of them all on the date. Yeah, it was, yeah. Oh, Amy, thank you. I love The Man by Taylor Swift. That's one of the best. Coercion, manipulation, and taking advantage is crazy. Yeah. And so, out at the old mates bar. Alyssa and Josh went on a date, but I don't think anything ever happened. Oh, thank you, Laura. Loved the UK. He took me to there also. I see. Yeah, so I just feel like when I then watch the series and what happened with Melissa, I think what happened to him, I think all the things that you talked about with like control and coercion definitely happened in his past marriage. But then I think he went to therapy and kind of learnt to weaponize those terms and weaponize those patterns. And so I don't think Melissa was actually controlling. I feel like Melissa struggles with getting her words out sometimes, but I never had an interaction with Melissa where I thought that she was being malicious or she was trying to twist things on anyone. The poll's back up. Weird. Sorry. The poll was not meant to be back up. I know. The views are just insane. And I feel like as well, Melissa got... If we'd had longer to explore, I guess, Melissa's character and her personality, we would have learnt more. But I feel like because it was such a short amount of time, it was only ever about her sexuality and libido. And I feel like they purposely put her with someone who was like, oh, no, we don't ever talk about sex and blah, 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 blah. And I would be humiliated if someone lied to me about sleeping with me when I thought it was a good time. Oh, Melanie, me too. I don't know how they managed to get so many shitty men, but if you also look at who he's still friends with from the cast, it is Harrison, it is Dan, sometimes Adam. They definitely like drama. They definitely weaponize the sexuality. I 100% agree with that. And I feel like, you know, that is a part of Melissa, but it is not her entire thing. It's the same with Alyssa. Alyssa saying that she has a child is not her entire being. So it's just, yeah, Anne-Marie, you are who you hang with. Oh, Cam as well. Yeah, he's good mates with frickin' Cam. They could open a flag store with all their red flags. Yeah, so that's a lot of the tea, guys. I feel like the views on this live have gone crazy up. Aww. Mel, I hope you're seeing all these really supportive comments of you too. And I'm glad that you were here to join me on this, because I feel like at the time when it was all happening, I was really cagey because someone had just exploited my vulnerable moments. So I hope that you know. I said to you at the time, I was like, I didn't want to go into detail, but like, you're not the only person that sees who he is. And I hope that you felt that. I haven't done Melissa yet. I will be watching the new season. Oh, Mel. Yeah, I just feel like Josh got to have his say, and that was that. We're going to give him a really super crazy Hawaiian shirt because I feel like he loved that. And we'll tuck it in too.
Uh-huh.
This and some shorts. Have you told this to other castmates? They need to see this side. I told Claire, Sandy, Bronte, and Alyssa when it first happened. I told Ollie and Tani when I was in Sydney last year. I think I spoke to Duncan, but in a very chill way about it because I genuinely feel I can trust Duncan. I feel like he sees me for who I am a lot of the time. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Where are some pants? Do we give him the Hawaiian shirt or do we give him the jacket? Hold on, where's the jacket? I hate these pants. The pants are changing, don't stress. Do we give him something like this? I think that. Rochelle, someone fill me in, please. Oh my God, you poor thing. You've come so late. Josh isn't Mr. Nice Guy like they made him out to be. Exactly. I was swearing at Cam when I was watching the show. Same. I'm late. What happened? We just were spilling some goss about Josh. It was crazy. Not the live dropping by 200 as soon as you stop talking about it. I know. They're here for the tea. Pick the grossest one. I cannot tell you how nice it is to be able to talk about this stuff without worrying that people are going to be like, oh, you're the worst, you shouldn't have done it, blah, blah, blah. Because, like, I wish I hadn't. It was my biggest regret. And to think that, like, one dumb, stupid frickin' case, should I give him matching? To think that one dumb kiss led to all of that and such an awful time. And he kept messaging me being like, I hope you're doing okay and I'm really worried about you. And I was like, well, the only bad thing that has happened is exactly what you did to me, and you did it on purpose to humiliate me. So yeah, I've never replied to any of his messages. I will never reply to any of his messages. Okay, I'm starting to see what you're talking about with these. Is that better? Little gal, does he not look old now? I think this is more of a safe space than other social medias. Exactly, and even the live, like people only watch lives if they want to like... Wait, is it recent messages though? No, so I haven't received a message from him in a long time, but I probably could get my iPad out. The tea is back.
Ooh. Huh.
I truly wish that I could show you the text that he sent my mum, because that was like, I've blocked you, mate. Why are you messaging my mum? Right, we can't do the text messages straight away because my iPad is dead. And I don't get the text on my phone because I blocked them on my phone. But I don't have them blocked on my iPad because for some reason, Apple... What did Josh do? Josh lied and went to Daily Mail and sold... Well, I don't know whether he sold it, but gave them an article about things that happened between us that was totally incorrect. Hi, Haley. Amy, I love you and I always update my mum on what I see on your feed. Oh, that's so sweet. When people do that, you know there is something wrong with them in their head. How old is the article? It's from like March last year. And he has a partner and 2 kids. Yes, he has 2 kids. They're called Elsa and Flynn, after the Disney characters. So only mods, or like, are they moderators? Yeah, only moderators can pin comments, Carly. That's how my ex managed to text me when I blocked him. Stupid iPads. Agree. Was it true how Mel was with him on maths? I think part of it was true. Like, you know, she loves sex and everyone should be able to talk about sex freely as long as it's in an educational way, not a really gross way. But But I think that her version of events was not explored as much as Josh's version of events. His kids are quite young, I think. Love the hat. Thanks, Chuffed Pod. I speak to the other cast members pretty regularly, actually. We've got one with us in the live audience right now. Hi, Ella. Welcome to the live. All right, let's move on. I hate this outfit so much. Okay, summertime. Let's give him some shorts. Whoa. Why are there not many like board shorts coming up for swimwear? Is it because he's an adult and not a young adult? Actually, those are way better gym pants for him. He had a huge glow up after. Do you think the geek look was for sympathy? I think Harrison influenced that, if I'm honest. I think Harrison definitely influenced the fake tanning and the haircut situation. How's Jesse? Jesse's okay. He's navigating. I mean, this is kind of a perfect outfit already. He's just navigating everything as best he can at the moment. Let's give him some kind of weird, maybe not pride. Oh, here we go. This is great. This is fantastic. Purple or red? I think we go with red. There we go. And some shoes. Red. Jesse's just having a bit of a time at the moment, adjusting to everything post-show and coming out of it. He's, yeah, he's just trying to navigate it as best he can. Okay, no socks then, I guess. Do we keep the hat? I will go through the cast, Tara. I will absolutely go through the cast as soon as I finish up the characters and we make it today. Jesse's my favorite of the grooms. I want to cuddle him. Same. He's so beautiful. I bought him a red Hawaiian shirt. Mel with the tea. Mel with the actual factual. Keep the hat. Oh my God. Give him an actual fedora. What? All right, we're gonna go with white. That's too funny. For the show on the honeymoon, oh my God. Is Josh too pale here, or does he wear 2 shades of Bonsai Sands these days? He wears 2 shades of Bondi Sands these days, 100%. If you Google Josh Maths and then go online, he is so pale. Red like the red flag he is. Mel, I can't tell you how supportive this community has been. We absolutely, we have the best time. They're all extremely witty. I feel like this is a very dad jumper. Does your current partner have any kids, and is he older or very different to Josh? Well, first of all, he's actually a good person, so he's very different to Josh. He has one kid who's 5 and he's 31. And I'm just about to turn 29. So, Amy, why is he a red flag? Spill the tea. We have spilled so much tea today, my girl. Oh my God, amazing. That's it. Red and green flowers. Do you get along with his kid? I get along with my partner's kid. Absolutely. We have the best time. He's a little gamer nerd as well. So we just play a lot of video games together. And it's great. Oh, my iPad's starting up. You missed the tea on Josh. Oh, no. I mean, I am going to upload all of these to YouTube. So, yes. Mel Shabbat, any tips to edit his sim, will listen. If he deserves horrible outfits, we will do. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mel. I think I saw something that you've got a partner now as well. I hope you have. Well, I hope that you're happy, regardless of whether you have a partner. But I also hope that if you have a partner, they make you happy. Thank you, Janella. I feel like I have been through the ringer a little bit in 2022 to 3, and now we're good. My partner's kid is 5. He's the sweetest little thing ever. Can I spill the tea on Jesse? Absolutely. Jesse is the loveliest guy. I love him to absolute smithereens. I think he is a gem. I think he's a beautiful human being. I feel like he's not everybody's pace, but who is? You know? Hi, Just Breathe Boutique. Have you uploaded these to the gallery? Or are you waiting to finish all the couples? I've uploaded the first 2 households to the gallery because they're all done. They're ready to go. But yeah. Hi, Full Throttle. You were kind to him. You said he was a good lover. True. Laura asking the questions today. We love Jesse. Or Mel, if you want him to be second in line to slip into a pool with no ladder, we will make it happen. So have you and Josh been a thing at one point? That's what Josh thought. Well, that's what Josh tells people. We have never been a thing. Hi, Sammy. How did I meet my current partner? You can't find them. It's Gold Star Cowgirl on my Sims ID. So it should be showing up for you just here. Yeah, Gold Star Cowgirl. And they're both showcased as well. So they should be there. I know it's a food, but Mel's here. I know, you got to ask. You got to ask the question, you know. Barrison is first. Yeah, sorry. Barrison is first, but Josh can be second. Jesse is so hot. Yeah, look. He's a looker. I know when he was crying in his vows and he was like, I don't know where love has been hiding all these years. And something like, apparently Jesse is hotter. Jesse is hotter in person. Oh, wait, you and Jesse. No, not me and Jesse. Oh, Full Throttle. Wait, were you Stockman? Have you changed your name? I feel like Jesse is so kind, but just had trouble expressing it. I agree. I don't think he's ever said anything with malicious intent. I feel like he, I don't think Jesse's ever been cold or picky at all, like in my experience with him. I know that he says he has an ick list, but I think that was because he thought it would be entertaining. And for him, he's got this bravado about him. He's got this gusto about him when you see him in his natural environment. And he's like, hey, I'm Jesse, everybody. Like he's an entertainer. So I think he thought, based on people that he'd hung out with, that the ick list was funny, right? You hang out with a certain group of guys and they think that shit's funny. I think since the show, he realized pretty quickly that it wasn't, you know? Phoebes, he is an absolute sweetheart person. He is. He's so lovely. Me and my partner met on Hinge. Yeah, look, Jesse, I think they just did that to kind of give him a bit of a story arc, right? Everyone's like, oh, Jesse, yuck. And then everything happened on the honeymoon. And then everyone got to see how vulnerable he is and how wonderful he is. And like, that he's just the softest, sweetest little thing. Did I not connect with Dom? I don't know. Also, who said, someone saw Queen Kel, Cam's best man was better than Cam or than Jesse? I agree, Positivity Fairy. He is just a guy trying to figure it all out. All right, team, we're up to the best part of all of this, which is picking the walk and the personality traits. So, I mean, I would have hated to have influenced your perception, but let's pick his walk. Me and my mum hated Jesse at first, then we loved him. I feel like everybody felt that way. Give him the worst ones, right? So we've got Josh here. He's going to walk. I think that's how he thinks he walks. No, I think that's how he thinks he walks. Red, everything. Yeah. I feel like Goofy could be a good walk for him. Should he be sluggish because he's sleepy from all of the hard work he's doing to try and make everybody believe his side of the story? And then there's obviously the scary. Creepy. Grace. Harrison? Yeah, he's gross. He's worse. Goofy. I feel like Goofy could be it. Predator walk. I think Josh had hunched shoulders. Is that what you say? Goofy is deaf the vibe. Okay. Laura, that was the most excruciating 3 minutes of my life. My phone died if Mel responded. I don't think Mel did respond to that particular comment, Laura. I'm sorry. All right, so we're going with the Goofy walk. Am I still friends? Wait, is Josh not a nice guy? Mayday, mayday. And if you miss the T, all I will say is that he's a bit of an incel. He's a bit of a nerd, but he believes that women are out to get him, and he kind of destroys the reputation of any woman who wrongs him. Janella. Sluggish because it looks like him crying on the way home from Perth when you rejected him. Nah, we're gonna go with Goofy. I'm just gonna quickly pick a voice from him.
Lange.
Shanib huh? Alupaz, my Alupaz.
Tukinik Zephon?
Tinawa Frangi. Oblish. Bernala Flo. Oh, Sangula Bates.
The sip. Where am I off to tonight? I have a hypnotist show. He is quite soft-spoken, but it's very, I don't know, it sounds like he's having testy pops. I had surgery today and I'm watching this to keep me distracted. Oh, yay! Well, glad to have helped. Makeup master. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Meg, for the rose. Danella for the fire reacts. Oh my god. There's been so many gifts that I missed because I was spilling the tea. Testy pops.
Christine.
Is that better? Thank you, Keisha. My lipstick is NARS. It is one of their lip stains, and it's called, this brown one is called Slow Ride. All right. Now, I'm going to move you over so we can pick an aspiration. What should his aspiration be? I think I already know this one. Deleting Josh out of my game ASAP. Thank you, Joshua. I love my little lights. I've got them around my bed and I also have them under my gaming desk, which is really fun. Man-childer's personality. Disney adult isn't an option. I was thinking Seeker of Secrets. They love the thrill of discovering juicy secrets about other Sims. What they do with that information has yet to be decided. Yeah, Mel, I'm with you on that one. Wait, did Josh do the same to Alyssa that he did to you? Well, obviously not exactly the same, but they went on one date and then he went to holy dooly, full throttle with 209 fire reacts in one go. Thank you. Holy crap. Like, if this is your first time here, you have no idea how much the gifts actually mean. Like, they help so much. Holy crap. Thank you. Thank you. That's like a quarter of the goal already in one smack. Thank you, Amy. How did Josh get the wrong deer about you guys? I mean, look, we were really friendly and I definitely was very vulnerable with him, but I was very, very clear. I don't think he got the wrong idea. I think he used the wrong idea to get back at me. Josh watching like, is Dan uploaded? Yes, he is. So both the two first households are uploaded to the gallery now. All right. So Alyssa, yeah. So he went on a date with Alyssa and Alyssa said, hey, we've got kids. We should probably keep this out of the press until, you know, like we're just going to go on a very casual date. They didn't even kiss. And then he went to Daily Mail the next day and gave them photos and the story of what happened. Yeah, he didn't get the wrong idea. He just didn't like the right idea. Yeah. Why do guys mistake niceness for flirting and then say women gave out the wrong signals? Like, you're either dumb, which he's not. He's smart enough to know. Or he was just ignoring it. How bad was the NT trip? Were the friends rude? No, the friends were fantastic. I love those guys. They're absolutely amazing. Sorry, guys. I just had a text I had to read. Thank you, Dean, for the fire reacts. Legend. Oh my god, you play Sims. I love you more. Thank you, Lucy. Oh, full throttle again with 280 fire reacts. Holy crap. Holy crap, thank you. I feel like that's crazy. Is that just so I release more tea? Was I relieved when Tani and Ollie broke up? No, god no. I love Tani and Ollie. I just hope that they're both happy whether they're together or not. If I had to be matched with Dan, Harrison, or Josh, who would you pick? Harrison, because then I would just ream him all the time because I'm like one of the few people I think that can argue with him. Is it time to spill the tea off the iPad yet? Oh, we will see if it's charged. Sorry guys, I just got a message that was a little bit of a surprise. Right. Right, so the last message I got from Josh, I'm heading off. I genuinely wish you all the best in life and love. Thank you for some really beautiful memories. I'll see you sometime down the road. Then obviously he didn't reply, and then I get another message saying, I don't expect this message will get through, but I'll send it anyway. It has been difficult watching this show, knowing what you went through and seeing it for myself. I hope wherever this message finds you now, some months on from when we last spoke, you are thriving and getting to where you want in life. And then I got another message like a month later saying, hey, I apologize to Kelly, my mum, for responding on Instagram yesterday. I shouldn't have, and I regret that. I also deleted my comments. Last night I went back through our old messages and I was reminded of the things that you went through and that you confided in me. It reminded me of why you would feel the way that you do now about the news. It also reminded me of how close we were and how much I miss our conversations and our friendship. I don't imagine you would. Well, maybe, but would you be open to a call sometime? It doesn't have to be now, although this would be lovely, but maybe sometime this year. Thank you, Mishi. I'm okay. Do you ever talk to people from other seasons? On and off, but nothing crazy. Damn, I only just joined. I bet I missed the tea. If you had to be matched, blah, blah, blah. Your gift tracker on the screen hasn't updated. What? Holy crap, we're almost at the goal. Bella again with 150. Holy crap. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Full Throttle. How do I feel about Alyssa? I love Alyssa. Have you ever orchestrated any Daily Mail photos? Daily Mail did come to Perth once and took some photos of Bronte and I down at the beach. Hi, Ryan. How's it going? Do you think you'll watch the new season? Absolutely. Live goal achieved. We did it. Thank you. Oh my God. Full Throttle and Bella absolutely killed that. Dean helped us out. We had some from Danella earlier on. Oh my God. That's actually what, like, you guys don't understand how much that, like, it makes, like, I don't know, fire reacts for fire tea, I guess. And today's been a fire tea situation. Full Throttle again. Oh my God. Thank you. Can you please do recaps of the new season? Absolutely. I was going to make them in The Sims and see how that all goes. I'm just going to reply really quick to this. I've never seen a goal being achieved. Well, welcome to the party. We have achieved a goal. Oh, we've got a galaxy. Cool. That's so wicked. I've never seen the galaxy one before. Oh my God. Thank you. Nikki sent me a snack. What girls do I not speak to now from maths? I don't think there's really any. Taylor and I don't keep in contact. Melinda and I, it's been ages since Melinda and I have spoken, but I don't feel like I have really bad blood with any of them. Can we have a chat in the Discord to discuss the new season? Of course we can. Live tracker went up by 2, but 100 gifts were sent. Close to 100k, Jesus. Oh, okay, so the live tracker is for followers today. I did change it, but maybe I can change it back. Hold on, let's just try. Wow, we're at 7,000 already. Let's give it 10,000 and see if we can get to that today. There we go. Yeah, it comes out in Australia on Monday. That's the new season. Oh, sorry, Ella. I don't need to go. I'm just, I was just replying to something. I want some French toast. Is there any more live gold? What does that mean? Live gold? How long have you played Sims? Today, I've played Sims for almost 2 hours already. But I've been playing Sims since I was a kid. I probably wouldn't go back on maths because I have a partner now, but it couldn't be any worse than the last time, right? I know, Monday, it's come around so quick. It's so weird. It feels like it hasn't been that long. What time is your show tonight? It's at 7:45, so we do have a bit of time. I've been counting down, saying by the time the season ends, I'll get married in 3 months. Holy dooly. What time is it for me? It is 5:50 p.m. I don't have all the packs. That's what we're working towards, though. Providing that maths ends in April. I think it ends like the first few days of May. What did I wear when I got the magpie tattoo? I think I just wore a singlet because it was just here. Very curious as why they moved the season forward. I don't think they did move the season forward because in Australia it aired... when did it air? I think it was the 30th of Jan, and this year it's the 29th of Jan. Did you get that? This is my dress moment when you tried wedding dresses on. Kind of. Morning, Kale. I tried on a few, and my 2 top picks were my wedding dress and my final vows outfit. My final vows outfit was this close to being my wedding dress, and I'm so glad that I saved it. How many packs do I have to go? I mean, there's so many packs, it's not even funny, but there's at least 3 more that I want to get before we start the live play. Maths does give everyone trauma. Literally everyone. Oh God, Nikki. I know they always air it later than in Australia. Did it feel like a real wedding? Yeah. Yes, I mean there were cameras everywhere, but like, and you know, meeting your partner for the first time, but yeah.
Huh. Oh yeah, Flurbus. Ah, Flurbus.
Okay, his voice is way too high.
Skimbo Chorm.
There we go. What else are we gonna do?
Mipim the Sabo. Flurbus. Baloney.
Okay, he likes fitness, he likes gaming.
Oh. Sugar. Whoa!
Don't know what else. Not the singing. Hi, Cherry. Thank you. Right back at ya. I so want to go on there. Do it. They film from October. They film, well, they film my season from July until November. Is lying an option? Not really. Sorry, guys. I feel like I've like lost a little bit of my edge, but we will get there. Holy dooly. There's so many contributors. All right. Let's go with ice creams. Ice cream is always, it's always what comes after the fire reacts. Am I okay? I'm a little bit shook, not gonna lie. But yeah, it's all good. It's nothing bad. It's just like, you know, when you don't hear from someone for a really long time and you're in the middle of the live and you're spilling tea and they might be like somewhat but not totally related, and then you end up being like, it wasn't Josh, by the way, so don't stress about that. But anyway, I feel like doing this, I knew that someone was going to have a problem, and yeah, your belly drops a bit. Exactly. So it just made me be like, a little bit, but it's okay. Everything's fine and dandy. I just replied to be like, look, you know, I feel like everything I'm saying in any of these lives is always true to my experience or what I've seen or what I've done myself. And Sims literally has no trait options. Seeing this after only playing with the 100 traits mod. Really? The 100 traits? I didn't know there was 100 traits. Bex, we don't need to fight anyone. I just feel like I've been so quiet about my experiences on maths and after maths that I'm finally kind of talking about them in a way that makes sense to me, which is making Sims and spilling tea and like having a bit of a therapy sesh. And yeah, you know, like I'm allowed to tell my story, I think, and it might be different to other people's, but yeah. Thank you, Melissa. That means a lot. Thank you. It's your story and the truth in it. Exactly.
Whooole.
Nikki, you are not allowed to tell your story. It's good to process your experiences. Exactly. And I feel like I've tried really hard to be respectful and make sure everything that I say is not out of spite or out of a reaction. And even though I know that the views and stuff goes up, I still feel like a live setting is really not that crazy distribution of a story, but whatever. We're not here to ruin anyone's lives with secrets. It's just girl chat. Exactly. So Josh's traits, I think I'm going to give him childish straight up because of all his Disneyness. Thank you, Chili. I agree. I feel like I've been pretty fair and only spoken on my experience. Oh, look, how cool. Coral. Under the sea. Alia, is that how you say your name? Thank you for the ice cream. Holy crap. We might make 2 goals today. If they don't think what you're saying is true, they shouldn't put energy in. I know. We're not the Daily Mail. Exactly. Yeah, it sucks how much a negative message or a caution one affects us. I know, especially when it comes from someone that like you kind of know. That's where I'm like, whoa. But it's fine. We're building a lovely community here. I don't know that you guys understand. And you know what? I've been quiet for long enough, and I still feel like when I have spilled tea, it's not nasty. It's just fair. We ignore them because they're not worth it. Exactly. Lucy, I haven't made Melissa yet, but we are about to dive into it. All right. What else should we give? Geek? Definitely. That's a Star Wars ship. What else should we have? I could give him Nosy. Thank you, Mishy. Cringe? Or maybe Nosy. Can we do cringe? Please, Nosy. Family. He did seem to love his daughter. Yeah. So he's got 2 kids, I'm pretty sure. Look, I'm going to go with Nosy.
Teraboo.
Because there was something that one of the castmates actually said to me after everything had happened, and they definitely listened to what I had to say, and they said, I think Josh just seems to collect broken things. Say, TikToker. Ooh, he looks different without a fake tan. Yeah, absolutely. All right, and that's Josh done and dusted. So now we get to move on to the lovely Melissa.
Kambipa Yisharao.
That is not what she looks like.
Bor from Okosa.
All right, so I'll go in, I'll pick a face, and then we'll try and get the skin tone. I'm going to get a photo up as well to help me out a little bit. And we do have Melissa with us today. I think, yes, Mel is still in the chat. If you have any questions, you can obviously ask me, but you can also ask Melissa. Look at her. She's so gorgeous. I loved her dress so much. Oh, God, sorry. The cutie. All right, so let's find a face shape that works. I think that's a pretty good face shape. Let's change the hair. We'll go with a blonde to start. Maybe that blonde. Now, Melissa, don't be mad if I get the hair wrong. I know you're a hairdresser, so. Oh, the dress got cut up and worn to an event Halloween. I love that. That's great. I hate picking skin tones, honestly. No, it's not that olivey. I think that's quite nice. It's got that pinky undertone to it. And she's got gorgeous white blue eyes. I feel like they're brighter than that, but that's fine. Maybe we go with that for now. Eye shape. Nope. Maybe we should start with big blue eyes. We should do an updo for her. I feel like there's... Okay. Let's just... There we go. We're gonna fix this hair really quick. That is not it. I feel like we can do the side fringe that's in this, but I don't think that's an updo at the back. It's a little too short. Nope, that ain't it either. That's just a short haircut. I feel like it might be Evelyn's hair for her formal wear. This one. We have to fix a few more parts of the face, but that's the hair. That's the hair. Carly, where's Carly? You're so pretty. Aw, look at you guys all complimenting each other. We love. Mel Shepherd, I think you're the longest lasting and alive. Absolutely. We've had a few of the cast members join us for a bit. Right, the hair is good. Let's fix up this body shape. And the face. We need to fix that nose. The nose is real wrong. I think that's pretty close, actually. And the lips are next. Ba-ba-ba. Did we hit the goal again? I think Mel should have the romantic trait. Ooh. Love that you're doing the couples on Sims. Thank you. I am having a great time doing this. I can't believe we've already hit the ice cream goal, because that was 1,000. Amy, Dean, Nicola, Lucy. Holy crap. Thank you. Oh, we hit the 10,000 goal. 10,000 gifts in one live. That is just absolutely wild. And Stockman Clothing coming in with 434 ice creams. I'm shook. The real nicey Neesey? The real Neesey? I haven't done me and Cam yet. I think I'm going to do them last. Holy crap. Ice cream goal isn't there. Hold on. Here it is. I'll pin it again. We're already at 612, 616, 621. Holy crap. It is climbing. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know where the goal gets pinned. All I see is my webcam and The Sims. So, wow. Who's left to do? We have Adam and Janelle, Cam and me, and Hugo and Taylor. They're the 3 last couples after today. Woo. Thanks, Georgia. I think we hit the goal. Stockman clothing again. We're at 434 ice creams and then 111. That is just what? Bonnie, thank you for the ice creams. And Andy with 30. Holy crap. It's right on top of my hat. Cool. Cute. It's on my forehead. Send me ice creams. Is there anywhere we can see the past Sims couples? Yes, we can. I think there should be 2 videos uploaded. The first 2 live streams that we did, which was Bronte and Harrison, and then who's the other one? Evelyn and Rupert was the next. So they should be on YouTube. I love your goofy self. Thanks. I try. Yes, they should be up on YouTube now. Bam, bam. Okay, has your jungle sorted now? Yes, it has. Thank God. Okay, this one's down a little bit. And this one's a bit wider. And then we'll put some eyelashes on. What do we reckon? I think maybe like that. I don't remember Melissa having crazy eyes. Oh, that's probably better. There we go. Why is her nose all bent like that? That's not what we want. That's why you got to check the side profile, team. And I feel like we've got bigger cheekbones. And maybe. Yay, live goal done. Holy crap, we did it again. Yeah. That's where we hit 12,000, which is just absolutely wild. The ice cream one's done as well. Holy crap. All right, what's going to be a challenge for you guys? So we've done fire, we've done ice cream. We've never hit fire, ice cream, and pink shoes. Actually looking like Mel. I'm glad. I feel like Mel looks more like Mel than Josh looks like Josh, but I was busy. I was having a trauma dump. Efficiency is the name. Can someone enlighten me with what these gift things do? Pink shoes. Oh, yeah. We've already got 34. Holy crap. Thank you, Jazzy J, who's given a bunch of them. Single-handedly hitting goals. I know. I feel like we had Gabriella that time, and then we had Stockman Clothing absolutely nailing it. All right. How do we feel about this? It's just the eyebrows I haven't changed, I think. Sorry, I'm still using my phone for this. Feel like they're pretty close, to be honest. Maybe a little bit more shape. Yeah, there we go. And I might make them slightly darker. That's maybe too dark. Yeah, that feels good. What's the next pack I'm going to buy? I think it's going to be I'm going to try and get the bundle where you can get an expansion pack, a stories pack, and a stuff pack. So I think I'm going to do Get Famous, wedding stories to help with all of the wedding outfits and the dinner party outfits, and the wedding stories is obviously great. And then I think the stuff pack I was looking at was City Clothing-y. Dean with 141 pink shoes. I feel like Dean isn't even commenting in the chat. They're just handing out pink shoes like it's nothing. Jazzy J with 58 pink shoes. This is wild, guys. You guys are going off today, and I love it. I get bullied for showing off my goofy self. Well, not here, Amy. Not here. Josh got the effort he deserves. Dwayne, don't worry about the Josh T. It will all be posted eventually. I don't have the new castle kit, but I feel like for this live play, it's not really needed. Carly with 12 pink shoes, Jazzy J with 40, and then another 27 is just insane. Wedding Stories is very broken, but the Cass contributions are so good. Just enjoying the tea. Dean, finally a comment from Dean. Enjoying the tea. We love. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Thank you for the contribution. Daisy May with 30 pictures. Thank you, guys. Thoughts on the Maths to Love Island pipeline? I mean, like, look, if you have the opportunity, you should go for it, you know? We're going to make Mel a little bit shorter because she's shorter, and we've got to give her them badonkers. You know? Alright, so I think we'll pick an outfit for her first. An everyday outfit. What do people remember about Melissa's outfits? I remember she wore jeans a lot. Why photos of me coming up? Melissa, what do you want to be dressed in? What's your favorite outfit that you love? Not low rise. I know, the low rise is so bad. I am going to be playing the math sims. I'm going to put them all in their apartments and I'm going to do dinner party challenges, like survival challenges, I reckon. What's going on here? Halfway to the pink shoes already. Oh my god. All right, I think we're going to start with some skinny pants. Skin tight jeans. Maybe in a blue? I think the next live we can be rewarded with you getting wedding stories. I agree. Mel's sophisticated but casual. I agree. Oh, is Mel not here anymore? Jazzy J with 104 pink shoes. I can't. Thank you. I always watch these live but never comment, but this community is amazing. It is, Sarah. I'm so glad that you can comment now. Yay. Adam, try to take an accountability challenge. You think a blouse. By blouse, do you mean like a button-up situation? I feel like Mel would appreciate the bra, the see-through top with the bra. That looks so bad. Something like that. Tucked in? No. No. Why do they look so funny like that? So maybe something like this. I feel like I've seen Mel wear something like this before. Maybe a blue? I feel like Mel loved her blue. Ooh, yes, that. Okay, alright. I feel like we just need to... We have to put in the work for these curves. But the proportioning is always hard. I feel like I fiddle with this all the time. You deserve all the love. You deserve all the love. You are my fave on the show and the only one I consistently check on. Oh, Jazzy, thank you. That's so lovely. Right, it's a little too double denim. Well, we can change the jeans. Like, the jeans could be a grey or a white even. But I feel like I like the blue. So maybe we change the colour of the top. Black, green, purple, red. That's not red. That's checkered. Orange? Pink. Pink. She's so real. She doesn't play the crowd. She just exists. Is that me? Oh, Chanel, thank you. Sorry, I only just saw your comment. I'm obsessed with your vibe. Well, thank you. I try my best. She has a black dress. Okay. Jade, you better be right back. Honestly, such a real person. Oh, you guys are so lovely. She had a cocktail dress if there is one. Right. Oh, cocktail dress. Maybe if they have one. Well, this is your everyday. So maybe we can do a cocktail dress. I'm going to give you some cute little sneakers.
Ah.
We'll give you some matching pink sneakers. It's very similar to Alyssa, actually. But we'll move on to the cocktail dress situation. A short dress. Oh, I kind of want a gold sparkly one, like the one that she wore at the Hens. But it's got to be short, which is the problem. Could do that. That's not it. It had sleeves, right? The vibes are amazing. I love everyone. Just had a really shit dinner, so this is true. I am so glad, Danielle. Everyone here is great. We're already at 80% of the goal again. Bonnie with some, oh my god, Bonnie with pink shoes, Jessie with pink shoes. Holy crap. You and Sims, though, could not scroll past. Yay! I'm so glad. Jazzy J with 137 pink shoes again. Holy crap. The blue one in a different swatch. We've got black. I feel like Melissa wore a black on her last commitment ceremony and it looked fantastic on her. I like this a lot for her. Hold on, let's get some closed-in toe shoes. I think that's more the vibe. That's gonna look too corporate, isn't it? It's way too corporate. Let's put these little black ones on. I feel like this is pretty good. We'll have to see a supportive queen and a supportive chat. I like the blue one, maybe in a different spot. Yeah, okay. All right. Legit, such a vibe. You guys are being so nice to me. I feel like I was like, oh no, I got a bad text, and everyone's like, it's okay, girl. Have these gifts. Have these compliments. Have the vibes. Add some jewelry. Oh, right, yes. And makeup. And makeup. Sorry, I made her so short. All right. Ooh, I don't think I've seen this before. But it's pretty. I feel like these. It smells vibe. Maybe not so crazy. Black? I like that. Jade's back. Oh, thank God. So close to the goal again. Every time Love Island goes to ads, I watch a live. Yay! Is Love Island on at the moment? Is that Australia's Love Island? I feel like that's going to be a better depiction. Because as soon as you make them short, it's like, it's a bit weird. Red lip? Okay, let's go with the red lip. Maybe a smoky eye situation. And then some color in the cheeks. Cute! I love this. Maybe that? UK All-Stars. I see. Oh, Rosie, I'm okay. It wasn't a bad text. It was just like, it just shook me a little bit. Laura. I know, I feel like you came and just never left. Guys, we're so close to hitting the live goal again, which is insane. Like, that's 3, and we never make it to the pink shoes. It wasn't from Josh. No. All right, maybe some rings. And then we can move along. Oh, nails, of course. I feel like French tip. Yeah, and some rings. Cute. Amy, what? People don't answer your comments. I feel like always French. Oh, yeah. I feel like if people don't reply to their comments, like, what's the point? Live goal achieved! Was it while you were streaming? It would be nice if people waited till you went streaming to 200. Oh, yeah, and it was at like 400 at that point, and I was just like... But, you know, they probably didn't know that I was streaming right now. The nails are not a mod. The eyelashes are. But the eyelashes that I have interfere with bracelets, so if you put bracelets on them, then they get this, like, weird thing under their eyes. Anyway, this outfit is crazy, and that's not what we want. Sorry, Mel. You're a bit naked. What color do you normally wear activewear-wise? Do you wear pants? Or do you wear shorts? Bike shorts? Grey sports t-shirt and black tights. All right, let's see if we can... See if we can do this. And cover up the fact that they're jeans with a t-shirt. Grey sports shirt. Like a singlet or a t-shirt? Oh, leggings. The leggings are in the accessories section, but they're all low-waisted.
Ooh.
T-shirt always. All right, we can do that. That's not a T-shirt. That's not the one I want. Where is it? Does this come in a grey? No. Tanks. T-shirts. Something like this, or maybe like. What did you just see on your phone? Your vibe changed again. That one's got rainbows on the shoulders. Do we like that? Does that work? Yeah, look. I just need to turn my phone off, I think, when I do these things. Jordan's watching and he's like, are you okay? The hot pink one comes in a grey. This hot pink one. Oh, this one. Here we go. That's not a grey. That's like a brown grey. There we go. That's better. And maybe we change the updo to like a ponytail. Come on, where is the ponytails? Sometimes doesn't show when the athletic filter is on. Yeah. So, high-waisted leggings and accessories. I suppose the high-waisted won't matter with this because it's athleisure. 3/4 or long? There we go. High school years has the best sportswear. Ah, thank you. How often do I go live? At the moment, every weekday I go live. There we go. All right, let's go to sleepwear. Oh, the Noah Kahan? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry, Jazzy. But absolutely, you go and get that rest. You look after yourself. Gifts and compliments needed in aisle 5. Yeah. Oh my God, I know. I'm sorry, but we hit the goal. We hit the goal. All right, now I need to figure out what to do after pink shoes because I've never gotten this far. We could do lipstick or coconuts, or we could do... I don't know. We could do snags. How do we feel about snags? Okay, lipstick. We're doing... All right, we're doing snags. That's hilarious. We're going to do that one. Okay. Holy dooly. What is a snag? So it's a sausage on bread. We have a lot of them here in Australia. That is for sure. Hi, Magdalene. I'm seeing Taylor Swift. Oh, that's so exciting. I wish I was going. I wish I could. Shirley wants, yeah, Mel surely wants the bunny slippers. It's a hot, well, it's kind of like a hot dog, but it's not a hot dog sausage. It's like a beef sausage. I'm so glad I wasn't the other one who didn't know what this was. A snag is like, it's like if you go to Bunnings, which is like a homewares place with like DIY stuff, they always have the what are they called? They always have the snag station out the front. It's a slice of bread and like a shitty beef sausage. I can't believe you guys don't know what a snag is. They do. They raise money. I'm Googling it. Probably a good idea. Should we give this to Mel? Just to honor that first few scenes in the show. Or we could give just a robe, a little sexy robe. Or a towel. Google Australian snag. There you go, everyone.
Ah.
Dean, I was going to go to bed, but I feel compelled to reach the snag goal now. It would be un-Aussie to leave. Well, you know, if you have to stay, how terrible. How do you help get me more expansion packs? Well, Abs, the best way to do it is either you can have a bit of fun and send me gifts on the TikTok live. Otherwise, there is a link in my bio where you can directly support me there. Whenever I say thongs and it's flip-flops. It's flip-flops, guys. I'm not talking about G-strings. It looks so good. It does. It's so, like, it's just, like, gross and whatever, but they're so good. I feel the towel is melt. Me too. I'm going to give it the little bunny slippers, and we're going to move along. All right, party outfit. I really want to give her like a gold long sleeve situation because that's what she wore at the Hens, and I just remember it so clearly. But I don't think that we're going to have something like that, you know? This is also kind of Mel. I feel like maybe... Oh, maybe... Is that Sandy's though? Maybe a red. I wish this came in like a gold.
Ah.
It's a hot dog on bread. A poor man's hot dog. It is. I think Mel is still here. Oh, Absent a Galaxy. Thank you. I think what would suit her is nothing. No, we've got to find a dinner party look for her. Figure hugging and sparkles. I agree. Does this come in a color that's actually nice, or does it just suck? That's kind of gold, right?
Ooh.
And a controversial debate about whether the onion goes on top or the bottom. Well, now they have to put it on the bottom because people have slipped on onion before. Long dress? Long dress, short dress. She looks good in solid colors. Okay, all right. So let's look at the long dresses and see what we have here. I've said this before. I really like the look of this dress, but I wish it didn't come with as much pattern. That's kind of nice. What is this? Mel said short dress. All right, short dresses. Scrap all this. I don't like that. That's not formal enough. Why does this only come in one colorway? It's very frustrating. We have this. That's gold and sparkly. This is the most frustrating thing, is finding their second dinner party outfit. You know? Does that work? All right, Sarah. Well, have a lovely sleep, and we will see you next time. Does removing the party tab help? Sometimes. I feel like this is kind of cute. It comes in like red, reddy, maroni. I kind of like that one because it's a little more subtle in the pattern. Right, well I can get rid of the party filter. But even so, I feel like it just gives you a bunch of... I mean, that's nice, but I don't think it's dinner party enough. That's a little bit much, isn't it? For a dinner party. I don't... Ew, yeah. That's gold? Just can't find anything sparkly. This is why I need wedding stories, guys. Does the dress that's like tight and comes down at an angle from base game not come in gold? Oh, it does, but it's a really hectic gold. This one? I think this is the one that you mean. How have I been since Friday? I've been good. I've been cruising. I've been having a good time. The Sims cast is awful. Yeah, look, it's That's kind of gold. I know it's not exactly gold, but that's pretty close. Oh, there's this one. That's also kind of gold-y. That's kind of gold. We don't want to repeat it the other night, I know. Jordan's cheering me up over text, guys. Don't stress. It's like champagne. That's good? Okay. All right. Let's do it. In reality, what was she really like? Lovely. And such a good mum. Such an involved mum. Like, I never got bad vibes from Melissa at all. I was absolutely shocked when everything was playing out at her final commitment ceremony. I had no idea that any of it was going to be like that. It was just crazy. We do love Jordan. He's so good to me. Ba-da-da. The Sims music is therapeutic. She did come across quite terribly on TV, but as we all know, not everything that we see is to be believed. Jordan is so cute. I'm pretty sure he's watching, which is how he knows that I'm like... Right, let's give some French nails. Gorgeous. And we'll do our toenails as well. Just in a basic white, I reckon. Doing this today. What? You can get on with your life. What happened? I want to rewatch Maths Now We Know the Truth About People. I had an event on Friday. I did have a shoot. It was really, really fun. Hi, Jeffro. You're a good role model for dealing with drama in the best way you can. I try. I really do try. I always try and be fair. Atlanta Charmin? Sending in our snags. Charlie with 20 snags. That is a Bunnings trip and a half. Be so annoyed if I said one thing and producers took that and made a mockery of you. Absolutely. Especially because, like, you're kind of giving them what they need for their job, in a way. Wow. Too much, too much, too much. Something like that. That sounds good. A little bit of liner, I reckon, just so we feel fancy. Maybe a little one. There we go. Cheeks. Lippies. What lipstick should we do? Maybe like a... Who am I still friends with? I'm friends with a lot of people. I'm still close with Bronte. I'm very close with Jessie. Jessie and I hang out all the time. I'm close with Claire and Sandy, Duncan, Evs. Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of them, really. Let's pick some pretty earrings. Just some hoops, or do we want something dangly? Pretty. Boom, 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 boom. Necklaces. Let's just... That one's cute. All right, swimwear. Let's do some bathers. Are you a one-piece girly or a bikini girly, Mel? I'm with Mel on that. You'd be very surprised. Even for the people whose story was told well. Laura with a snag. Laura with several snags. Thank you. Jessie and Claire don't have a good relationship at all. They do not speak. It's not good. All right, we want a one piece. We can do that. Do you want like a cool little like throw like this, or do you want like a swimsuit? These ones can be real ugly, by the way. I like that one. That one's quite nice. Oh my god. Amy, grade 12. It's going to be crazy, but it will be fun. Sweatsies, for the most part. Oh god. How are we on the snags? We're doing okay. We've got 34 so far, which is pretty fun. Laura is absolutely killing it out here with the snags. Mel's here with the tea. Yes, they made it seem so controversial to talk about sex. Like, they had a really good opportunity to do something good with that, and they just kind of made fun of it.
Huh.
What about a cute little dress? Yellow, pink. I feel like... Oh, I don't like the patterns on it. That's Caitlin's. I kind of want a little cute summer dress for this. That's kind of cute. I don't know, Mel. Is that your vibe?
Ooh.
Ooh, well, your Sims Mel says yes. What does Clay do for a living? Ooh. Who's Clay? No patterns, more one color. Alright, we can do that. Nope, I don't like that at all.
Ah.
That's kind of cute. And a black, or maybe a yellow. Gray, white, black. Yellow gives me Melissa vibes. Same. If you remember year 12, how stressful is it? I had a really different grade 12 because I finished school in Queensland. So we didn't really have... There's also this one. It's a different yellow, but do we want the other one? Do you like this one or do you like the one with the sleeves? Yeah, honestly, Amy, don't stress too much. Like, make sure that you're also having fun. It's your last year of school. Get around the Queensland peeps. Yeah. So I feel like my OP was way easier to get. You didn't have final exams and stuff. And I think I'm going to put some wedges on because they're cute. The sleeveless one doesn't clash with the steam tone as much. You're right. You're right. We'll go with this. I kind of like this. Your score expires after a year. Yeah. There's always ways to get into what you want to do, which will probably end up changing anyway. Exactly. I went and I studied accounting, and then I went and worked as an accountant, and I hated it. So I just think you gotta do what you can and do what feels right and make sure that you still have fun with it, because otherwise, like, if you end up leaving uni and you hated the entire process and you don't end up liking what you did, like using whatever you studied, then you're going to be like, well, the whole thing was a waste of time. But just like do something that doesn't feel like super hard work all the time, if that makes sense. I did business marketing, then became a nurse. Completely different requirements. Exactly. I am about to turn 29. I was 27 when I did the show, so I don't blame you for thinking that. Exactly. Do what makes you happy. Build a life you're proud of. I study law and I work for a tech company. Exactly. Exactly. And then I think we just do some cute little, maybe bigger boots than that. I don't like this. I hate these boots. We all know that I hate those boots because they get me. They look good on their little thing and then they look terrible in real life. Maybe brown. That's good. We'll do some makeup and then we'll be done ski with Melissa for the day. Eyeliner, cheeks, lippy. Oh, it's so intense. Give like some kind of nude vibe situation. Maybe. Ugh. Cute. I always miss the people I want to see get made. I missed Mermaid Dan and Disney Josh. Oh, Jessie, that's okay.
Ah.
I am just finishing up Melissa now, so we will be picking her aspiration. Oh, actually, no, I think I was going to change this top.
Ah.
Not that. No, I hate that. That's kind of cute. Do we like that? Maybe we do a blue. Heading to bed now. All right. Yes, I will absolutely post the finished product in the Discord, which brings me to the point of saying if you would like to enter the Discord, you absolutely can. The link is in my bio. Wait, you thought that was cute? All right, let's do this. And then I'm gonna change those shoes real quick to a blue kind of color. Oh, I'm so glad that you've enjoyed it, Melissa. It's been so good having you. I can't believe you made it through the entire live. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of tea. A lot of tea today, ladies and gents. Let's chuck some makeup on. There we go. Cheeks. Lippy. Let's just get rid of all that. Oh my god. Cute. Yes, it's the link tree in my bio. What's my Discord? Yeah, it's in the link. Yeah, so it's gonna be great. Yeah, a big thank you to Mel for joining us today and helping us out with the tea, having a little listen, having a gaze. We're going to pick her walk and then we're going to finish up. And I actually will have plenty of time to get ready and go to this event that I'm going to. Is it Shepherd? Shepherd. There we go. Sorry, my bad. All right, so Jesse, if you want the Josh T recap, maybe we can do it in the Discord because we are almost done here today.
Lagar S.U.F. How do you? Yarbabe. Me boon Grosh. Kenneth Oy Lobo. Oh, Lava. That's a droid.
Oh,
Me even Shyla. Wanjini Lorray.
Zaffle. Upleva. If it's a man, if we know.
Here we go.
The Samba.
Just turn it on. All right. So we're gonna pick Mel's walk. Will you give her the regular walk? I feel like that's probably a good one. We've got a perky walk, snooty walk, swagger walk, feminine walk, tough, goofy, sleepy, bouncy, and creepy. How does one join the Discord? You go to the link in my bio. It'll have Married at First Sims Discord. You can click on that. If it doesn't open straight away, there's 3 dots that are in the top corner and you can open that. Sorry about the creepy noises. I feel like I keep doing that. Click the 3 dots and then it should open in a different browser and that should work. My YouTube is Gold Star Cowgirl, which is the same as the rolling situation up here somewhere above me head. All right, guys, what are we thinking for the walk? Feminine?
Oh, nay.
The normal walk's fine as well. I feel like it's either that or feminine. Normal or feminine? Feminine. All right, we've got feminine. Everyone is done ski. All right, time to move over the screen to pick aspirations and some traits. Right, we've got feminine down. We've got aspirations. Now, we don't have hairdresser in here, which is a shame. Family? We could do family. Wants to have a family that succeeds in life. We could do big, build a large loving household. Da, 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 da. Perfect tenant. I can't believe that's an aspiration. Neighborhood confidant, party animal, friend of the world. So creativity has painting, writing, or music. And I just don't feel like... I feel like family would be a bigger one for Mel, just from what I know.
Huh.
The romantic options are serial romantic, so they want to play the field and go on dates with all sorts of people. The other one is soulmate, so live a rewarding life with the one. Little gal's back, woohoo! We love it. Thank you, Bronte, for the follow. Soulmate?
Huh?
I'm thinking family, because I feel like Mel's kids come before love, you know? Mel, what's your aspiration? I don't know, she might have left already. I don't know. I feel like family is good. To have a family that succeeds, or do you think she wants a big, happy family? All right, colors. Let's pick some colors. We like pink and blue and yellow.
Oh.
Music.
Uh-huh.
Just give the standard ones. Oh no, I did see she went to R&B Friday, so we'll give her that.
Oh, Luby. Ooh, ooh. Oh.
And then family that succeeds. Back later dinner. All right, little gal. Thanks for joining, even just for a sec. You know her better than us. The show portrayed her as both the romantic options. I agree. Good night, Dean. Thank you so much for all the gifts today. You've been an absolute champion, and I'm so glad you started commenting in the chat. You look like Jennifer Coolidge. You're not very pretty, and you're not very bright. Comedy and fishing. All right, we can do that. Comedy and fishing. Everyone off to bed. It's not even lunchtime. I know, it's crazy. All right, now we pick her traits. I feel like we go with outgoing. We go with family oriented. Where is that? It's here.
Go rule. Ooh. Oh no.
And we could do cheerful, romantic. We've got to do that.
Oh.
Sims tend to be flirty and may become sad if they don't have any romantic social interactions for a period of time. I feel like that's great. Yay, Jesse's in the Discord. And I'm up late. I'm up late once again. Sorry, Hannah. This is daytime TV for me. I'm so glad, Kale. It's so funny having so many different people tuning in from so many different time zones. Cooking aspiration. Oh, and cooking, sorry. For cooking for the activities that she likes. Okay, cool.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Oh, that's okay, Amy. You can go. We'll see you soon. All right. So do we like outgoing, family-oriented, and romantic? I feel like those are pretty good picks. I'm pretty happy with that. Love. Okay, yay! Well, guys, that is the first couple in our third household. So I am just going to save this down. Maths AU Household 3, Part 1. All right, we're going to save those to the library. And then I'm going to quickly run you all through. Oh, thank you, Mel. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate it so much. All right, so we're going to quickly go through the people that we've already made. So today we made Melissa and Josh and spilt a major amount of tea. So last week we made Leighton, the lovely Leighton. He is fabulously wealthy, ambitious, an art lover and perfectionist. Then we have Melinda. Melinda also wants to be fabulously wealthy. Oh, love you. Love you. You killed it with Leighton. Thank you. I was really happy with how he turned out, actually. We have Melinda as well. She wants to be fabulously wealthy. She's materialistic, self-assured, and a perfectionist as well. We have Alyssa. Alyssa is, she wants a big happy family. She's a foodie, obviously because of her baking. She's family oriented and she's outgoing. And then we have the lovely, gorgeous Duncan. He is a computer whiz. He's ambitious, romantic, and active. That's okay, Storm. We can go back. It's 6. Yes, it is. It's 6:48 for me, PM. We have Sandy. She wants to be a neighborhood confidant. She is generous, child of the village, and ambitious. Then we have Dan. Dan loves the beach life. He's a child of the ocean because the ocean is calling. He's a bro and he is non-committal. We have Caitlin, who might be my #1 favorite. I feel like she just looks exactly like Caitlin. She wants to find her soulmate. That's her aspiration. She is a geek, she's a cat lover, and she's creative. And we love. My face when I said Dan. And then we have Shannon. Shannon he wants to be public enemy. That's his aspiration. He's active, he's a bro, and he is hot-headed. And then we have the original household that we made. Shanoff! I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. Thank you, Stockman Clothing. We have... That's not the household that I wanted to get. My bad. There we go. And then we have the very first couple that we made. Barris and Hearn. He's a villainous Valentine. He's a bro, non-committal, and self-assured. And then we have gorgeous little Bronte. Bronte wants to have a big, happy family. She's family-oriented, loyal, and a child of the ocean. Harrison's too funny. I know, his red face. That was a genius contribution made by someone that apparently slept with him before it aired. All right, then after Bronte, we had Evelyn. Evelyn wants to be fabulously wealthy. She is self-assured, materialistic, and ambitious. We have Rupert, another one of my personal favorites. He is a neighborhood confidant. He's active, cheerful, and clumsy. I didn't do this at the start, so you know I got to do it now. Rupert is, everyone knows, well, everyone that's been here before knows that Rupert's one of my top favorite Sims that I've made so far. We've got Ollie. He's a jokester. He's a goofball. He is loyal, and he's a slob. And we've got Tani. Tani wants to be a friend of the world. She is good, she is creative, and she is loyal. I think she looks so sweet. I love her. Wait, Ollie's face is spot on. Yay! And then we have Jesse. Jesse is another one of my top faves. Look at him, looking suave. He is a party animal. So he is outgoing, music lover, and he's romantic as well. And then last but not least, we have Claire. Claire is sick. I love all of her outfits. They look so good. Thank you. Jesse's tats. I know, I can't get the tats perfect, but you know, I did my best. So Claire, she wants to be a master chef. She is a foodie. She is outgoing, and she's a goofball.
Oh, no.
Alrighty team, well I am going to log off now, but thank you all so much. We absolutely smashed the gifts today, like doubled all of the gifts that I had ever made in all of my lives in one life. We've doubled that, which is absolutely insane. You missed Ollie. All right, we'll put it back. I should have known because I loved you from the start. I'm glad. I know, everyone's always like, I didn't know you were a Sims girl, but I can see that. Newest household maths. You called the newest household maths AU? Was it meant to be? I think it was meant to be maths AU, not maths A, but that's fine. Maths A. It's meant to be maths AU, but that's fine. I have to clean them up anyway. Can I show Josh and Melissa again? I sure can. All right. So yes, we made Josh and we made Melissa today. So this is Josh. I am going to work on his face offline. He is a seeker of secrets. He is childish, a geek, and nosy. Are we on the same time tomorrow, or was that because of the malfunctioning? I think we'll be on the same time tomorrow. Maybe slightly earlier, just because I had a bunch of work I had to get done. And then we had Melissa. And I forgot to make her short again. There you go. So Melissa wants successful lineage. She wants a happy, successful family. She is outgoing, she's family-oriented and romantic. And yes, I'll upload them all to the gallery. The first 2 households are already in there. My gallery ID is Gold Star Cowgirl, which should be floating around up here somewhere. So we've got, God, how many? 8 of the couples? That's just the Powerpuff Girls down the bottom there. But I've got, yeah, 8. And so we've only got 3 left after today, which is me, Hugo and Taylor, Janelle and Adam. That's it. That's everybody from my season, which is absolutely wild. It's going to be so crazy trying to get them all in the same house. Thank you guys. I feel like I'm getting better at it. The Powerpuff Girls would have wore me back into playing The Sims after not phages. All right, I am going to log off. I hope you all have a lovely evening if you are on this side of the planet, or a lovely day if you're on the other side of the planet. Today's been very fun. We spilled a lot of tea. Thanks for picking me up when I wasn't feeling great as well. Love you all. Enter the Discord. Come back next time. We'll be back on tomorrow. Don't be sorry, Dominica. You're fine. Thank you for even coming. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Big love.